Hey guys, today we're in the book of 2 Samuel chapter 17. So now that Absalom is kind of king, he's in Jerusalem, we see that Ahithophel creates a plan to get David. And so he goes to Absalom and he says, hey, let me take 12,000 people, let me go down, let me hunt down David, and we will destroy him. But then Absalom called Hushai, and said, hey, is this a good idea, right? Is this a good plan? And he says, no, this time Ahithophel's plan is not good. And it's not because it wasn't good, it is because it was good, but he needed to foil that plan, right? He needed David to live. And so he's kind of thinking on the moment here, and he has to create another plan. And he says, that plan's not good, but here's what you should do. You should call all of Israel to come to Jerusalem. For one, it would involve all of Israel seeing Absalom as a king. So it's playing into kind of his greed and his pride, right? Secondly, it's going to involve a lot of time. For people to come from the very north and the south part of Israel coming on to Jerusalem, it's going to involve some time, which would give David some time. And it would also give him some time to create a plan. He says, hey, you should bring all Israel here. And then when we find out where David's at, we will send all of Israel out and Israel will hunt him down. Basically saying Israel will kill David, and by killing David, they will make you king. So to his pride, he sees of all of Israel is going to be king. So he likes that plan. The elders like that plan, and they said, this is what we're going to do. But we see that Hushai tells the priest, right? He tells Zadok, and he says, hey, you need to let David know they're coming for him. Here's what he needs to do. He needs to go on the other side of the Jordan, and he need to put some space in between them. And we see in verse 23, when Ahithophel saw that the counsel was not followed, he saddled his donkey, went off home to his own city. He set his house in order, and he hung himself, and he died. He did not hang himself because his way didn't get picked. It's not the reason. He hung himself because he knew that this was going to be the end of Absalom. Absalom's going to come. This plan's not going to work. Absalom is going to get caught, or he's going to die. And then as well, Ahithophel would be attached to that, and he would get killed. So he just goes on and preemptively kills himself before Israel will kill him, or the king will kill, or Absalom will kill him, right? So that's why he kills himself. And David is on the run. He's hiding. But then we see in verse 27, when David came to this place, we see these three people, right? Shobi, Makar, and Barzillai. This is the only time we see these people, but what's interesting is they do what is right. They stop and they bring food and bedding, and they bring all of the necessary needs, not only to David, but to all of his men and all of his soldiers. So when times got tough, they did what was right. And that's where we will end in chapter 17. I hope that makes a little bit more sense, and we will see you tomorrow on how this continues to play out in chapter 18. God bless.